Hey guys, welcome to writing week 3. Hopefully you've been able to navigate every day. Every day you need to complete a daily journal. You need to write on the same sheet, turn it in. I will read it, I will return it. Sometimes I respond to it, sometimes I don't, but it's my way of knowing that you've checked into writing. And that should be done every day. I use that for my attendance. Next, this week, you should be wrapping up your poetry books or your poetry slideshow. So under poetry directions, docs, or slides, the directions are here. If you decided to do a slideshow, your poem should be on this. If you decided to do it on a Google Doc, it should be on this. All of your poems should be either on a slideshow or on this Google Doc. I don't want 14 sheets of Google Docs paper for your poems. I need them to be all in one place so that when I go to grade them, I can find them all in one spot. So if you decide to do Google Docs, you're going to open this and put it in here. If you decide to do our slides, if you decide to do the Google Doc, you're going to open up and put it in here. Okay, so I'm going to look at the directions right now because many of you probably have not. So over the last 2 weeks, you have gotten a lesson on all of these types of poems. A haiku, a triplet, a cinquain, an acrostic, a diamante, a limerick, free verse. This is a shape or concrete poem. You also got information on how to write a dedication page and an author's page. So the directions are as follows. Your poetry book must include all of the parts of the book listed in the directions. All poems must be illustrated with a picture. So every single poem should have a picture with it. A shape poem is considered the picture. The poem has to have a title. And I put books may be handwritten or typed. In this case, you're going to have them typed. So you have to have all of these poems, one of each. One haiku, one triplet, cinquain, acrostic, diamante, limerick, free verse, shape. But then you also need to have 6 other poems. It says these poems can be any type of poem. They can be 6 different types or all the same. So maybe you decided to write 6 free verse poems or 6 diamantes. But you need to have 6 other poems. So let's count how many poems that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So right now you should have 14 at the end of this week on Friday, the 17th. You should have 14 poems written by you. And they should either be on a Google slideshow that is here in Google Classroom or on a Google Doc that is in here on Google Classroom where I can get to it. Okay, the last thing, 4 other authors' poems. You need to find 4 other poems that you like and include them. Make sure the name of the author is on the poem. So you can either Google, you could have somebody in your family write them, you could ask somebody in this classroom to write them, you could ask me to write you one, but you need to have 4 other poems. So 14 plus 4 is 18 total poems in your poem book. And all of them should have a picture with it. So this week, you are working on finishing that up. This poem book will be due on Friday. So you're going to turn your Google slideshow in or your Google Doc in on Friday. I do not want one of each. I do not want some on a document and some on a Google slideshow. They should all be in one place so I can grade them all at one time. Again, the directions are here. They tell you everything you need to include. You could even use this as a checklist. Oh, I did this one. Oh, I did this one. But please make sure that you're following the directions so that we can get them all in and I can get them graded. Have any questions, reach out to me in Google Hangouts or give me an email. I look forward to seeing all of your poem books.